Hi, everyone. Hang on a second here. I'm pushing the buttons and making it work like normal. Hi, Mike. Hi. Hey, Clefemi. I'm probably not pronouncing that right. Ben Grayling, how are you doing? I'm glad you're here. Uh, Hang on a second. We should be live in just a. I'm waiting for the signal here. I don't know what's happening. Are we not live? There we are. Hi. Sorry about that. I appreciate everyone showing up today. Thank you. I know we got a few people here, but we're going to get a few more, and I'm sure as we progress, this day is going to be. Hi, Ray. Hi, Captain Ray. I'm glad to see you. Hi, Van P Drone Shots. Thank you. All right, new pace people. I'm glad to, let us know in the chat what your real name is, and where you are, and just kind of give us an idea, of who's out there. We enjoy this so much here. I'm sure lots of you, are here to, to learn a few things, hopefully to find out about drones, find out about being an old fart with drones. We're quite a group here. I have a friend who's joining me today, and we have a very interesting story to tell. But first of all, I want to introduce him. This is Lance Cadena, and I'm probably saying this. I'm saying it wrong.
That's okay, Bob. It's actually all uh, the it's cadena, so they're
Cadena.
all the syllables are all lowercase or short vowels, I should say. Cadena.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of a
Cool.
yeah. So how are you, Bob?
I'm good. I'm
Good.
really good, Lance. It's been
Six
a
degrees, 6 degrees of separation now, right?
oh my God,
Can you
it's
believe
not
it?
even. And I mean, I want to talk about that in a minute. But first of all, I do want to I want to ask everyone to, if you haven't already, be aware of what's going on in the United States Congress, especially today. Today we have a meeting in Congress. I truly dislike being political at all in any of my drone groups or anywhere at all. This issue has no politics, no Republican or Democrat side. It's a problem overall that lots of people are having. So I do want to make sure that everyone's aware of this. Um, just want to take a moment here and show you who's deciding the fate of the drone industry today. And so here is the committee members of the Armed Services Committee are tasked with approving the National Defense Act here. So, which is they've wound up moving this drone bill into this bill. And these are the people. So, if you know any of these folks here, these are the people deciding whether consumers can have drones or not here in our country here. I'm sure some of them are more famous or infamous than others, but this is who's making the decisions today. And I was able to speak with Jackie Rosen's office today, and it was they were very interested in hearing the story of 20,000 old farts that are all going to lose their hobby here. You know, and of course, some of these other people are famous, Elizabeth Warren and Rick Scott and Tim Kaine, and some of these people have been well known for other reasons. Let's hope they're not well known for eliminating the drone hobby. Okay, so anyway, that's that's going on within the next half hour from now. What they call the markup meeting is happening, and hopefully we're gonna see some what's gonna happen today. Hi, Johnny. Hey, I see a lot of friends. Warren, of course, Ray Kelly. I think and Mike and. I'm Warren. We're gonna get you on the show someday here soon. I know. So Lance, let's see. Are you ready to tell this story here? I'm going to start off by showing a couple pictures here. Lance and I, as you, most of you who have watched this show before, we have. Lance has been on my show, I think, more than any one person. Because we time together. He's a instructor at a high school, and you're at school today, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, and today is yearbook handout day. Is that right? Right, Lance?
That is correct. Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's a little soft, but I can hear you.
Yeah, that is correct.
Today, is everybody signing yearbooks? They still do that?
Everyone's signing, and so I may get one or two kids come in, and I'll mute myself, and I might have to check out a couple yearbooks. And
oh, not a problem at all.
I only have about 5 left. I've handed almost all of them out, so.
Oh, good.
Fingers I don't get interrupted. So.
Oh, good. Hey, Marcus, how you doing? Marcus is in the room here. So this is going to be an interesting story, I hope, for my friends. And if I bore you, well, you can always turn us off. But I'm going to take you back to 1963. Okay. I was a young guitar player. I was about 12, 13 years old, and I got a guitar, and then I progressed from that first guitar to an electric guitar, and then I found a few other guys in my grade school who also were playing guitars, and one guy playing a drum. And so here's what happened. We formed a band. And here's the band. We're playing at a backyard party for somebody here. But we are in 7th grade at this point. And I don't know if you can, I don't know if you can see my cursor on here or not, but that's me. Second from the left and third from the right there, behind the drummer. And this is a gold solid body electric guitar. That was my first electric guitar. Whoops, I don't want to switch yet. And so this is a guy named Mark Abate, and this is a guy named Bill McCaffrey here in the tweed, in the plaid coat here. And this is Tom Schoenfeld, and Tom was a great, drummer and stuff. But anyway, he dropped out, and we went to high school, and the band got better and better, and we added a singer and a new drummer, and we actually got a record contract. And we cut 2 songs. We made a 45 and A and B, and that band was called the Huns, Huns, and this is the Huns here. And I have to tell you, we were amazingly popular in the northwest suburbs of Chicago. This photograph is 1966. This is right after we released our first single, and this is a review, a place that had been, you know, I seen the Byrds and the Yardbirds and you know, the Who and quite a few other bands at this place, and here we are playing at this place. That's me on the far left, and that's Bill McCaffrey standing next to me, and then Dave Grunhofer, who's singing here, and Mark Abate here. So the three of us have been in this band together since our seventh grade, and now we're getting close to graduating high school. And we graduated high school, and we all kind of went our separate ways. So about 2 years ago, I heard from Bill McCaffrey. And then I heard from Mark Abate. And then I heard, you know, and then Dave and I, the singer used to, when I was in third grade, he lived across the street from me. So I've known him longer than I've known anybody, I think. And anyway, we've always kept in touch. So we started to talk about a reunion. And as it turns out, Bill McCaffrey, the tall guy with the plaid coat there, he lives in Tacoma, Washington. And he has a home with 6 or 7 bedrooms. And he was like, hey, we can do it here. You know, so after months and months and months of back and forth, we finally decided we're going to do it and set a date. It's July 18th. We are going to, you know, get together. We're all going to fly into Seattle and into Tacoma, and we're all staying at his house, and he's arranged there's a recording studio or a studio that has ample amount of instruments and people and a drummer. That our drummer, by the way, passed away in his early 30s there, and unfortunately he's not with us. But anyway, so here's the Tacoma connection. Okay, I said, I have a friend in your area that lives near you, or what I thought was near him. I didn't know for sure. And I said, it would be great if I could figure out a way to see him while I'm there. And maybe I could stay a few extra days or something like that. And so Bill McCaffrey, the guy in the tweed coat, asked me, what's his name? And I said, it's Lance Cadena. And he writes me back. He said, you're not going to believe this. He said, he's been in my home. He's worked with my wife. and Lance, tell us how far away you live.
So he lives about a 2-minute walk from me. He lives right down the street, basically. And when he said his name, and he said Bill and Don McCaffrey, I said, no way. yes, I have been in their house, and they live right down the street from me. And Dawn was my nephew's kindergarten teacher, and she taught in the school district that my daughter went to, and my daughter went to the same elementary as my nephew. So Dawn, has that connection, and then also Dawn knows my wife, who also works in the same school district as Dawn. So very small world, like 6 degrees of separation. I was floored that he said Bill and Don McCaffrey, because like I said, they live right down the street from me. So it's going to be a fun time for Bob and all of his buddies to play. But it'll also be fun a couple days before that. I'll show Bob around the Tacoma, Seattle area. We'll go fly in some. I've got some spots picked out already, and we should have a lot of fun doing that. So I'm excited for mid-July to come around.
Oh, it's just, I mean, it's hard to believe. I wanted to share this with people because, I like, when circumstances, coincidences fall together. And, I'm just having a hard time seeing how this happened. How could this possibly have connected like this? And so it's, I am wigged out. So I'm coming in on the 16th. Okay, on Tuesday, the 16th, I arrive at 10:30 in the morning. I will send you all my flight information there. I don't know if Bill's going to pick me up, or you can, or somebody can, or I'll take
If Bill doesn't, I can, Bob. So
okay, and
I'm on the breakaway there.
And then, I'm going to be there for Tuesday and Wednesday. And that Wednesday, I strongly suggest that we have a group show.
I need to mute here.
Okay. On that Wednesday, we have a show live from Tacoma. And I know we got a lot of friends in the Seattle area. I would love to see Bill Thomas. Okay. Are you here, Bill Thomas? Okay. I would love to see you. Hopefully we can sit down and have a conversation. That'd be great. And I would love to see anybody else that we can get connected from up there. Dale and I have been communicating. I'm hoping Dale can join us, and I'm hoping Angel and anybody else that Caleb, anybody else in that area that would like to join us. Maybe we can find a place.
Sorry about that, guys.
No problem.
Your book issue here.
Yeah.
So if he can't pick you up, I will. So
okay.
We can.
I was just talking about the meetup, to try and put together a meetup on that Wednesday.
Yeah.
We can do the show live from a cell phone.
Yeah.
And we can have a lot of guests from the great Northwest here, and have everyone share, a good time there.
Yeah, and we could do a couple things if you wanted to, Bob. We could have a poll on what people want to see up here. Do they want to see, the Reston waterfront in Tacoma? Do they want to see downtown waterfront in Seattle? Do they want to see Alki Beach in Seattle? Do they, I can take you to different places, and we can do whatever we want to do.
Oh, good. And I know there are some gorgeous lakes that have some immense mountains behind them, and some gorgeous spots like that we can, take some wonderful pictures, and we can take pictures of downtown and uptown and around town, and all of that too. But sure. I am just excited that this is going to work out.
Yes.
So tell us what's going on in the drone world with you.
So I have the Avata 2 that I really like. there's a couple of things I don't like about it, but overall, I would give it a positive spin on the Avata 2.
Okay.
I also got the Air 2S recently, and I only bought it because I wanted the Sphere.
Ah,
And if you guys
okay.
don't know what the Sphere is, it's
Yes. From
it connects to the
Insta360.
side, and it does 360, right? So this connects to the bottom of the drone here,
Right.
and sits like this, and then you can shoot 360 images. In fact, I'm editing one that I shot this morning
Ah,
in downtown Ruston, Washington.
you hadn't had an Air 2S before?
No, I did not.
Okay.
And I bought it. I probably had it about 6 months. That sucker is a sports car. I love it.
I love it. You know,
That thing takes off.
I like having the new toys, but I have to tell you, I'm flying mine with a triple tech tablet on the original controller.
Yeah.
And I'm still loving it.
Yeah,
Okay?
it's a nice sporty. That sucker gets up and moves for me, so I like that. And I've got my Mavic 3, but I try to fly every morning if it's nice on the way into work, because I leave fairly early, and I'll shoot somewhere downtown Tacoma. I live in Federal Way, and I think Bill's address is actually Federal Way, I think.
Okay.
I don't know if he's Federal Way. He might be Tacoma, because we butt up next to each other. The line of the two cities. So he may be Tacoma. I don't know. But anyway, so I every morning, and sometimes I meet with Angel on Thursdays. He'll because he comes down to Tacoma and works, so we'll meet up on a Thursday morning and shoot. We did Stadium High School, which looks like a castle. It's pretty cool. I could take you there if you wanted to go. And then some days I'll go downtown to Seattle and meet him downtown.
Wow.
If he can meet up, because sometimes he has issues that he's got to try to figure out how to get his kids to school. So some mornings we meet in Seattle. But anyway, I try to fly every morning if it's nice. Just 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then head on into work. So.
Well, that sounds wonderful. I am, like I said, I'm looking forward to this, kind of thing. So, tell me about the Avata 2. I bought the Integra goggles, and I've been flying the Mini 3 Pro with the Integra goggles, and I know that it's like being on training wheels. I understand, and I think that's kind of a good spot to be in for me.
Yeah.
But I didn't go for an Avata 1, but it sure sounds like there's so many happy people flying the Avata 2.
And it's super easy to fly, Bob. I consider the Avata a FPV on training wheels, because it's not a true where those guys fall out of the sky if they let go of their sticks. This one, the Avata doesn't. So it's a camera drone in the sense that it does that, but it'll do some really cool things. And I bought it to shoot gaps, really tight gaps, like a big toy, like things and stuff. The Avata 2 is a little bigger, so it's a little more difficult to get through the gaps that I was getting through with my Avata. But I love it. It's a great little drone. The goggles 3 are really nice. I had the goggles 2, so I always had to hook up my phone, which was kind of a pain. But the goggles 2, I think, were a little better than the Integra. And pluses and minuses. It just depends on what people wanted to get. And so I had that with my Avata, and then the goggles 3 is really nice. The OcuSync 4, I'm not seeing. In fact, I think I get better penetration with my Avata than I do my Avata 2.
Okay.
My hallway is right there in my building, and I'll fly in my hallway, and I'll go upstairs and fly, and I'll do that in the morning. If it's raining out, I'll fly the Avata inside.
Okay.
And
you don't want to tell the name of this high school that you're flying in.
Yeah. Yeah, it starts with an S. Oh, no, I don't have my shirt on today, though. I usually
No.
but but I'll fly down to the very end, and I'll go up the stairs and start to fly back. Well, when I get to the end and go up the stairs, my Avata I would never lose reception. I'd go right up, come right back, and I could do I could do a track, no
Yeah.
issues. With my Avata 2, as soon as I get to the stairs and I start to go up, it starts to break up a little bit, and then as soon as I get to the top and I come back, I get my reception back, completely. But I thought that's strange. My Avata 1 never did that. I was
Yeah.
able to get reception everywhere, and the Avata 2 breaks up on that end. So
Interesting
I'm curious as to why that happens. It's supposed to be a better penetration, but I don't think so.
Good. Bill is asking in the chat when Wednesday. This is going to be July 17th is the Wednesday that I will be there. Okay. So
Yeah, July 17th, and
I know.
Meet. We could get closer because Bill lives about an hour north of me.
Okay.
And so we could meet somewhere in the middle if we wanted to, like downtown Seattle. The issue with downtown Seattle in the middle of the day is people and parking.
Yes.
But if we went, and for me, I'm a morning guy. I can get up at dark 30 and be down.
You text me at 3 and 4 a.m. here.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hey, that was my bell.
Okay.
I'm not going to be able to stick. I'll probably stay around, but I don't know how much I'm going to be able to.
No problem.
Communicate.
No problem. I think Tom Dowling is out there waiting to jump in here.
Okay, Tom.
And he's so we of course have this event that we're
in November.
In November, I hope that by now, most everybody that's tuning into this show would already know that we are doing the Vegas drone meetup. We have had tremendous response and lots of positive support.
I'm going to mute. I see kids waiting for me.
Go take care of the kids. Come back if you can. If not, don't worry about it. Okay. Take care of the kids. So, so we have gotten lots of positive responses, and I am really happy that this is going to happen. Today, I mean, we're faced with this could be tragic day for the drone hobbyist and the small drone business people, but hopefully we're going to celebrate in November, and that I think is going to be the real time for us to celebrate. We've made it through. We survived. Our hobby has survived, and hopefully we can continue to make a difference by our actions. That people know that old farts are out here, and we not only do we fly drones, but we vote, and you should listen to what we have to say, and I'm optimistic that that something is going to happen, that we will be able to continue our small businesses, continue our hobbies, our recreation, so all of that. But anyway, Tom, are you out there? You want to jump in? I'm going to get together here a little window I want to show here. Hold on one second here. Typing away to get this working here, but Okay, okay. Oh, that's not good. Aha. Okay, good. That's the what I wanted to see. All right, let me share my screen with you here. Do, 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 do. All right. So this is live and active today. For all my friends that are here, I really want you to know I am so excited, and I'm really looking forward to seeing all of you. Okay, here. I mean, and I really mean all of you. I mean, I think we should really fill this up. We have worked really hard to get great sponsors, and we have, this. If we figured out ahead of time, if you've already heard this, I'm sorry, but we figured out ahead of time to really do this in Las Vegas. It's not as simple as it is in Stuart, Florida. We love Stuart, Florida. I'm going to be in Stuart, Florida. Every year that I'm alive, I'll be in Stuart, Florida. In April, and we don't want to compete or change with that, but it's just that's not going to, the that's great place to fly like that, and inexpensive hotel like that, is just not going to happen in Las Vegas. But there's a lot of other things happening in Las Vegas. So anyway, we figured it was going to at least be $120, $130 per person to put this event on. And because of the great sponsorships that we've already gotten committed to us, we're able to do this for $49.95. And I don't know if can I zoom this? Yeah. Oh, that's what I wanted. Wait a minute. Anyway, well, we'll leave it there. So we're having a welcome party at a bar that's basically connected. You'll have to walk about a half a block from the hotel door to the front door of McNeely's Pub, which is, as you can tell, an Irish pub, and it's going to be a wonderful time. We're going to have, all kinds of, sponsored extras at that club. It may be a couple rounds of free drinks. It may be some food. It may be, a variety of things, and maybe a few giveaways even on Friday night. We want to do that. So, but we're going to kind of basically take over this Irish pub here in Nevada. And then Saturday morning, early Saturday morning, we can go out. We're hoping, we already have the commitment that the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department's drone crew are participating in our event. And they not only want to come and talk to us, but they want to come out, and they're going to show some of their stuff. And because of this, we may get permission to fly on the hotel property. I went over to the hotel yesterday, and I quickly, from the parking garage of the hotel, I was able to get Lance approval right there. But we're going to wait. We're going to get permission so that we can fly from there, and we're going to have it's a quite a great scene to do that. But we're hoping that's going to happen. So anyway, and then Saturday we're going to have an early brunch after the morning fly, or whether you want to go out and fly the sunrise. There's ample areas to do that. And then this brunch is going to then turn into a meeting where we're able to have some sponsors. They're going to give their demonstrations. We're going to hear from some of our industry, some of our influencers of our group. We've got pretty much commitment from a lot of people like Ken Dono and Billy Kyle and quite a group from the New York area there, Lon and, Eddie, a lot of people out there, Stevie Bronx, kind of thing. And out here on the West Coast, I'm meeting with Aldrin Estacio this weekend to talk about what we can do together at the meetup here. And so it's going to be, we're going to have a great, great time. And then we're going to a park in the city of Henderson that has a huge lake. And I do have pictures for all of this stuff to show you, but I'm just going to briefly put it out there. And then from there, we're going to fly there. Hopefully we're going to have food trucks there that may be sponsored by some sponsors there at the, and we'll be able to hang out there till sunset. And that will be Saturday night in Las Vegas. And then at Saturday night in Las Vegas, you can then, do whatever you want. And a few of us may get together and go out for dinner someplace or do something like that, or maybe go do some night flying in Las Vegas. Hi, Tom.
Hello, Bob. I think you got it covered pretty well here.
Oh, we're getting through it here. And so after that, then on Sunday, each we're going to have what we are calling adventures, and hopefully we'll have maybe a dozen different adventures, and each adventure will require transportation to get there. And if we can get group people together, there's no charge for these adventures unless we have to rent a vehicle to take you there, which we can do that too.
So,
But
Bob, think of these. I just want to add, think of these adventures as like guided tours. We're going to lay out a briefing page that has all the necessary details.
Yeah.
Go on.
And usually, what my hope is that we have a local guy take each group, kind of thing, so that you're seeing stuff that you might not be able to get to see. And there's some uniqueness in Nevada. In this southern Nevada area, there is so many unique things to fly.
Probably
and I'm
in
sure
one of the most diverse geographical areas.
Yes, from a wetlands park, with a flowing spring water flowing into Lake Mead, to with wildlife and all kinds of things there, to red rock.
12,000-foot mountain.
Yes, 12,000-foot mountain ranges that we can get on both sides of this mountain range and fly. There was just a variety. I mean, there is, you could easily spend a week flying different places in Las Vegas and still not cover it all. I'm sure there's a lot of beautiful places here to fly. So anyway, that's all based on
to as a target-rich environment.
Yes, and then we are also including in this $49.95 an event T-shirt that we will have, the logo of the events, and and it's also, we'll have all the sponsors listed, and we will be, we really be happy to make sure that everybody, everybody's got a shirt, and then also there will be a goodie bag full of gifts from. I've already got. I have gifts from a major drone manufacturer are already en route to my garage, and we will have, there will be ample stuff to you will go away with. So I am so thrilled to put this together, and I'm thrilled that we were able to make it such a reasonable price. And I have to tell you, I'm really hoping most everyone can stay at Green Valley Ranch. We had to make a financial commitment to Green Valley Ranch. That's, you just can't ask them to hold multiple rooms in Las Vegas, okay, without money up front and a commitment of obligation. I'll leave it at that. I don't want to guilt anybody here, but that's the story. So we wanted everyone to stay at Green Valley Ranch. It is a little bit more, right, Tom?
Yeah, but this is an amazing place to stay at too. It's a resort. It really is a resort location that happens to have a huge casino that rivals anything on the Strip.
Yeah. Hang on, your mic is kind of. I'm going to turn you up from here.
Okay.
Hang on here. Okay.
How's this? Any better?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I was saying was this is a resort, real resort style accommodations. It has a world-class casino that rivals anything on the Strip. By the way, for you gamblers, the slots are much looser at this location than you get.
Oh yeah.
This location also caters to the locals in the Henderson area. And when you visit Las Vegas as a tourist and you go to the Strip, they don't mind reaching really deep into your pockets in the casinos, because they figure it's going to be another year or so before you get back, and by that time you've forgotten how much you lost. Oh, here in the local casinos we go to, the slots are a lot looser because they want us locals back every week. So there's tons of things to do there besides gambling. There's a 10-screen movie theater. There's an arcade. There's a ton of restaurants. There's a food court. There's a Starbucks. Actually, there's several Starbucks.
Yes, multiple.
And pool with a beachfront, as you're seeing. It's a low-rise resort. Class spa. That's a great overhead.
That's an aerial of it.
Aerial shot. But just along the whole perimeter area is an area called the District, which is a shopping and entertainment and restaurant area that surrounds this whole resort besides. So you walk right out the door and you have so many other things to do. And right across Green Valley Parkway is the Lee Family Forum, which is the home to the the Henderson Silver Knights. The American Hockey League. And it's a great arena. So we'll probably be hitting up some hockey while we're entertaining that weekend.
So this is a shot I'm showing here of the 215 freeway that runs alongside of Green Valley Ranch, leading into the Las Vegas Strip there. And this is Class B airspace with Lance authorization up to 200 feet in this exact spot where I'm taking this picture from here. So this is
International Airport is 8 miles away.
Yep.
It's on the perimeter of that cityscape you're seeing right there. That's Harry Reid International Airport. So easy to get
Yes.
to. In fact, Bob, I was speaking to Eddie Nunez last night. Eddie's already booking his flights, and he's staying at Green Valley, bringing the wife in.
Oh, good.
Great trip to bring. He's actually going to be coming in probably on a Wednesday and staying through Tuesday.
All right.
From
Wonderful.
New York, I think he was
Well,
getting a flight cost of about $360 round trip.
wow. Wow. My flight to from Las Vegas to Seattle was about that same amount of money. Exactly the same, you know.
Yeah, now's the
So,
time to start booking the hotel and the flights, because
yes.
this is when you're going to get the best discounts. And the
Yes.
discounts that Audrey, Bob's beautiful wife, worked out with the hotel, are
Good to
it's
October.
such a busy time because you have Billy Joel and Sting at the Allegiant that weekend. You have SEMA, which is a world-renowned auto accessory aftermarket modification show that's in
Every
town. That
major
whole
automobile manufacturer is here.
manufacturers, everybody that's into cars is at SEMA. So this
Yep.
place is packed to the hilt in that time frame, and Audrey was able to negotiate some fantastic rates. And you have everything baked into the price. Plus, what you get here that you don't get on the Strip is free parking. Okay, it doesn't sound like a lot, but Bob, we've come to realize
Oh,
that can be rather expensive.
$20, $30 a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the
As
Strip.
a hotel guest. And
Yeah.
and don't think because you're a hotel guest on the Strip that they're waiving that. No, actually they put that in for the hotel guests.
Yeah.
Us locals sometimes get breaks.
Yeah.
But when we talk about a break, we're talking about $18 instead of $30. Okay, so not my idea of a break.
Yeah, no, so yeah, that's something that's new here in Las Vegas. For those of you that aren't Las Vegas, we still got about 10 people still watching. So anyway, though this is parking was never, ever, 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 ever a charge in Las Vegas. Even the valet, you pulled up there and it was really free. I mean, you were always expected to tip the valet drivers. And I have to tell you, that was the premier job to have in Las Vegas, is being a valet car parker, because you made thousands and thousands of dollars, and all in $1 and $2 bills, or $5 bills. I mean, it was the best job in Las Vegas in the past, that's for sure. Now, unfortunately, it's you
Just
want
like any place else now, Bob, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so when we talk about hotel cost, realize that this is Las Vegas. Okay, the only thing that's New York is sometimes more expensive. LA can be more expensive, but Vegas is it's a tourist attraction. And what we did with the schedule, Bob, also is we left the people enough room to go enjoy what Las Vegas is besides. Okay.
So, all right.
And we also, Bob, as part of the adventures, I'm going to name one big one that we have, because it does take a bit of planning on people's parts. Is a bunch of us are going down to Lake Dolores.
Lake Dolores.
We fly. Okay, and Lake Dolores is an abandoned water park in the middle of the Mojave Desert, just
This
south of
is
Vegas.
FPV heaven.
Oh man, flying the lazy river with your Avata. It's a blast. Okay, so that's a 2-hour drive each way, but that's something a bunch of us are going to tackle on the Sunday.
We did that. What was that? 2 months ago? A month ago?
2 months ago, yeah. You, Sean Oz, Ken, and myself.
Yes, we went. Ken Dono and Sean Oz and me and Tom. Yeah, we went. We drove out there, and it was a wild day.
Yeah.
Yes, lots and lots of fun.
Good time.
All right. Well, good. I don't want to keep boring people with this. I'm happy that we got you captured here. I do hope that if you haven't already communicated with your U.S. Congress people and or your U.S. Senate people, I mean, make that effort. I mean, these bills are going to get to the floors of both of these chambers, and our hobby, our small business, our
Way of life.
passion is on the brink of destruction. Okay. I remember the song "Eve of Destruction." You remember that? You know, the back in the days.
Here's one thing I'll
So,
say, Bob. If it was so dangerous having these Chinese drones, why does this bill allow 5 years plus for implementation?
yeah,
Okay.
we know.
So, we all know what this is about. So you got to speak up. You really do. This is not a time to
Yes,
sit back. And what I highly recommend is you go to Drone Advocacy Alliance, okay,
yes,
droneadvocacyalliance.com. You go up there. They got form letters for both your representatives and your senators. Go and modify that, personalize it,
yeah,
get it up, okay? But also, it's going to let you know what their phone numbers are. Make the
right.
call. I've made the calls. Okay. I've
They
spoken
accept your
to
call.
a multitude of staff people. And you know what's scary is the majority of them are ignorant to what this really means. And you're talking about right now a $14 billion industry in this country,
Yes,
okay, that's at risk. And they say by 2030 that this should be close to $30 billion. And we're talking about small businesses, not just the big operators. The
yeah.
majority are small businesses. And we
No,
don't
there
want to
most of
impact
them
that
are
way
one
of
or
life.
two people, companies.
Exactly. Sole proprietorships and small LLCs,
Yeah,
people earning a living with these. And not just that, lives being saved with this technology. So please take the time. It doesn't take a lot
yeah. I'm gonna
of time. Okay.
put up a graphic here uh, that I want to show, and I was shocked by this graphic. If I will. I hope I don't continue to bore everybody, but this graphic is really impressive here. This is of course DJI's lobbying department put this together.
This is just for
But
Nevada.
this is numbers from an outside firm. Name is John Dunham and Associates. They are a marketing analysis firm, and in 2023, this is the information in the state of Nevada. This is just about Nevada. And I mean, you can imagine we're a small state as far as population.
Population. Yeah.
We are a very small state. I'm sure a lot of your states are much larger than us. And you can see this in Nevada, 4,394 Nevada jobs are dependent on DJI drones. This is, not necessarily the people flying them, but the people scheduling them, the people maintaining them, the people taking care of them. Mostly, this is all rural fire departments, rural police departments. This is, companies doing inspections, doing things, and people like me. I get a job every other month. To fly some drone. Like me and Tom got to fly an indoor polo match.
Right.
Here recently. But anyway, the Nevada economic impact is $1 billion, is what DJI's impact in Nevada has been so far. And it has paid $85 million in taxes paid to the state
Actual
of Nevada.
taxes paid, right?
$85 million. That's the state impact.
If you look at the American jobs created as a result of this drone technology, you're at 500,000 jobs. I mean,
yes.
You know.
So anyway, I was able to send this graphic to both of my state senators over the last 2 days. Okay. Senator Rosen, who is on the committee today, marking up this bill. I talked with them 2 hours ago, and so we have we really have a mission here to save our passion, save our industry, save our hobby. Okay, that's the final word I think I want to say. Tom, you have anything else you'd like to close with?
It's our responsibility to protect what we hold dear. And I don't know about you folk, but I don't fly much commercially anymore. I fly more so for mental health than anything. We all need an outlet, right? And especially, Bob's old farts crowd here. Drones have made a huge difference in our lives. It's given us, a bunch of us, a sense of purpose. And that's a great thing. And the ability as a creative to flex that creative muscle. I mean, come on, folks. Speak up. Now's the time. Appreciate it, Bob.
All right. Well, good. All right. Thank you all. I really appreciate the people that have hung in here, and I really am looking forward to the people that are going to watch this after the fact. Drone meetups is coming. Let me hold this up the right way there. Can I get focused on that or no?
Yeah, focus nice.
Hold on.
And come on.
Let me get my
everybody's going to get a keychain too. Okay.
Everybody's going to get a keychain. Those of you who already have a chip, we may have some way of redeeming this chip at the meetup. So if you already have this, bring it with you. It may be worthwhile. Okay.
I keep getting stuff. Start RC just sent me some more stuff.
Oh yeah. So yes.
That'll be part of the raffle.
Like I said, I have a large box of gifts for everyone that attends, already en route from the most major drone company in the world. Okay. We will see you all soon. Thank you. All right. Thank you. I will take care. Marcus is saying it's all over, guys. Adding DJI to the FCC covered list was added to HR 8070, and we got to write our people. We got to stop this vote. Now is the time. We have to act. Thanks, Marcus. All right, we'll talk soon.
Take care.
Good night, everyone. And